welcome to today's video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. I'm Aisling and I make content all about fashion, about running a small fashion business, and also about kind of what I'm wearing and styling and like thrifting. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, it'd be great if you could, well, keep watching, and if you enjoy, it'd be great if you could subscribe, leave this video a like. And this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while, all about showing you some of my wardrobe, which if I turn you can see this is like some of my wardrobe here. This is all like jackets, dresses, and then up here is kind of short jackets. And then this is kind of messy at the moment, but are all my tops and my jumpers. I did recently do a wardrobe change when I was moving from summer into winter. So there's kind of a good kind of in-depth wardrobe review a few videos back. But today I wanted to show you some designer pieces from my wardrobe. I have been collecting archive designers. Some of it is contemporary, but a lot of it is archive designers work for quite a while, and I think I've built up quite a nice collection, so I thought I would show you some of the dresses and clothing. And if you guys enjoy this video, then I can also do similar videos about like my vintage dress collection, shoes that I have. I think over the years I've really built up like a strong wardrobe, so I would be kind of happy to have some videos just talking through everything if you guys are up for it. Okay, starting off with what I am wearing. This is a dress by Meg Beck, who is a contemporary designer. It's handmade and it's all this beautiful tulle detail. I just have a sequin top under because it is sheer, and then it has these ties here and here and the same tie at the neckline. I got this dress from Meg over COVID. We actually did a swap. I made a dress for her. It was like this kind of patchwork dress. If I can find a photo, I will put it here of the dress I made for Meg, and then this was what Meg made for me in return, and it is beautiful. And if you know Meg's work, you know how incredible it is. I will put her Instagram here if you want to check out all of the beautiful creations. But yeah, I love this piece so much, and I felt like it was only right to wear it for a video. So I've organized what I'm showing you into like, this is just one designer, and then I have other pieces over here that I will show you as well. So the first pieces I'm going to show you are by an English designer called Luella, who was kind of around in the early 2000s. And a lot of these pieces are from the same collection. This is a collection that I would have been obsessed with when I was a teenager. And in college, I loved all these pieces, and it's kind of really fun that like now you can find pieces like this secondhand. Saying that, like, all these pieces from this collection, it's taken me years to source these, so they definitely are a bit harder to find, but I really love. A lot of these pieces are from the same collection, and it basically was all these little tiny floral designs and Peter Pan collars. Everything is silk. This one also has this bow tie. Now, I remember at the time when this came out, like, this kind of print just didn't really exist. You didn't really see it like this. And I remember Agnes Den modelled this collection. I also think the way it was styled, just like, it was so exciting. And it's hard to imagine like a little floral print or like a ruffle skirt being like really out there, but it was. And yeah, this is a top from that collection, and I actually have a different piece underneath here. And a lot of these are like vestiaire finds, which is where you can find like secondhand vintage. This one here is so special. It's from the same collection, and you can see the print is just in a different colorway there. You can see it's in the same colorway there. It's got all this really unusual sequin detail. These zips, Luella was really known for these zips and like little bows and hearts. And then this dip-dyed ruffle end. Like, it's just so creative. And the attention to detail is incredible, because then there's like all this pleated detail down the back here, and it's the same sequins carried through to the back. So I just think it's so fun. yeah, and I feel incredibly grateful to have these pieces in my collection. I really don't know what's going on with the lighting, so I'm sorry if it is bad. I have a ring light on, I have my overhead light on. I don't know, should I have more light boxes? I really don't know how to get the lighting right, so apologies if it's like not perfect. This is the next piece. This is from the same collection again, and oh, that will change a bit at the front. This was a long dress. This is kind of like a long straight dress in the darker version of the floral print, and this one's beautiful because it has the zip that goes like all the way down, and this is something you see in a lot of Luella pieces, like the chain with the heart and the Luella written there and the big long zip, and then all this like attention to detail here. I just think it's so, yeah, there's just so much. When you look at everything closely, there is just so much going on with the little collar and everything. So yeah, really love that. You can see both above those pieces there, so they are definitely from the same collection. Then I have two dresses that are basically the same dress but a different color, both found secondhand, and this is actually the first Luella piece that I ever found, and I was incredibly excited when I got it. It was just like the most special thing to receive and to see kind of the construction of this dress. I'd only ever seen like grainy photos of like the models wearing it on the runway. I'd never seen it up close, and yeah, it's just really, really special to see this piece. And then there is a big bow that actually just clips on at the back like this, and it's a mini skirt. So yeah, I have it in the black silk version, and then I have it in the peach color, which obviously is just incredible. It's like an artifact. It's just incredible. Like, look at all this pleating detail. It's insane. There's a company in London that does a lot of pleating manipulation techniques like this, like what you see in like Chopo over Luella skirts, and I'm wondering, maybe is this done the same? It could well be. And then it has these lovely embroidered flowers and has a big peach bow at the back too. Such special pieces. And again, the zip is always like a high contrast zip, and it goes down quite far, like below there. Another Luella dress, but this one has that really kind of classic chain zip with the Luella logo on it inside the heart, which is very cool because it means when you're walking along, like, that's just swinging. I think that's really, really nice. And it's sleeveless and boned, and yeah, beautiful. This one again is from that collection, is from the same collection as a few of the other pieces, and it's like boned with the little boobs. I don't think I could fit in this anymore, but I'm still gonna hang on to it. And it's got like the ruffled trim there, and then the detail on the back of this one is this. If you know Luella, you'll know that like these kind of straight bows were also kind of characteristics that traveled through everything. So she has this straight bow at the back, and then the chain with Luella written there, and the contrast zip there. So another beautiful piece. I collected most of these pieces from Vestiaire Collective, and some of them have come from like all over the world, like some from Australia, some from the UK. Thankfully not with like crazy customs or anything, because I've always kind of got them at affordable prices, but yeah, they have made quite a journey to get here. And then this is another Luella piece from I think it was a later collection. This has like a purple gingham fabric, and it's cut, it looks to be cut on the bias down here, and that is the bow there. So you can see kind of in that color the bow a bit better, where it's kind of a straight with that extra ruffle. Like, look at that finishing touch. And then just the little zip detail there, and again the zip is like a high contrast zip. That's the Luella, that's what the Luella labels look like. And there's even like some beautiful corsetting detail. Like, the finish on these pieces are just incredible, like just like really, really high standard. This is my final Luella piece to show you, which is so witchy. This collection was a very, very witchy collection. So the top has like these sheer sleeves. It's completely like, I don't even know what technique you would call that, but it's like gathered, this metallic fabric, and it's all gathered. And again, look at these little bows on each section. It is also, I think most of them are boned as well. And then this has a really, really long zip at the back with that lovely swinging Luella zip. And then there's the bow at the back there, and has these beautiful ruffle sleeves, and even says like Luella on the button there. So gorgeous piece. Yeah, so that is so pretty. It's so nice to take out these pieces because a lot of the time I have them like bagged up in storage, and I'll take them out, maybe wear them for an occasion, and then get them dry cleaned and put them back. Like, I kind of see them as archive pieces, and I look after them like they're archive pieces. Some of them are coming up to 20 years old, so I do my best to take care as best I can. Next pieces are really, really special to me. These 3 dresses are from the collaboration with Topshop and Meadham Kirchhoff. Don't know if I'm saying that right. And you can see I have the original tag there, Meadham Kirchhoff Topshop. And this particular piece would have been €380 or £250, which that is like a premium price for a dress. But wait till you see these pieces. So here is the first one, and it is entirely sequined in this beautiful navy sequins. There is a hidden zip that goes down the back, so that's how you get in and out of the dress. And then the entire front of this dress is sheer. So if you were to wear it, it would be sheer all the way down, which is pretty stunning. And yet you can see the label there, Meadham Kirchhoff Topshop. So this is an incredibly special piece. I think I've only worn it once or twice. I haven't been brave enough to wear it like with the sheer, but more with like maybe, I don't know, even more sequins underneath. But this is a really, really special piece. And yeah, just the detail that's gone into it. Because there's not just sequins, there's beading, and then there's like this glitter polka dot. So, and it's quite long. I'll stand up so you can show you the end of it. You can see it's quite asymmetrical and kind of has this kind of grungy finish, which I suppose the Meadham Kirchhoff pieces were very much. Yeah, I would have gravitated towards the Meadham Kirchhoff pieces when I was a teenager because they were so grungy and kind of like grunge baby doll girl inspired, like a lot of kind of like Courtney Love inspired pieces. So I think this is so just wonderfully grungy yet sparkly, and yeah, I don't know what else I would want really in a dress. And there is a serious weight to these dresses as well. Here is another dress from the same collection, again with a asymmetrical finish. You can see it's all frayed, and this is in a peachy fabric with these kind of sparkly polka dots, and then it's layered with this lace over top. And this is more of like a simple, I suppose, t-shirt finish on this dress with the sequin, with the kind of polka dot and the lace layered over. And you can see again Meadham Kirchhoff Topshop. And if you're following my fashion brand, which I will leave here if you want to follow me on Instagram, you'll know that like I'm really inspired by this kind of grunge baby doll girl style as well. So these pieces just like truly spoke to me. And yeah, when these originally would have come out, there's no way I would have been able to afford them. It was more about like getting into the Topshop shop on Oxford Street in London to just look at them and touch them. So being able to find them like decades later is really, really special. And then the last piece from this collection is again the same kind of peachy fabric, but this one has this like layered piece on top, which, wow, look at that. It's like all this like amazing sequin detail. That's the back there. This one has been dry cleaned. My mom actually wore this for her 60th. So yeah, she's the last person to wear this, which is really, really special actually. And that dry cleaning label is from when she dry cleaned it after wearing. And yeah, this is just, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, how can you not? Just can't look at that without thinking so pretty. Okay, now we're going to move more into like current designer pieces that I have. So starting off with this piece, this is by Ashley Williams, who is a British designer. And yeah, this piece is incredibly fragile. It's really, really special. It's from a collection that had like a lot of like pieces in beads. And this is like a cropped bomber. It's actually got like a bra kind of hook at the back here, and it's got like a little zipper. And this is a really fun piece that I'll just wear like over something, you know. Again, there's like quite a heavy weight to this, and I think, if I remember correctly, I think I got this from Flannels, and I don't know how long ago, maybe 6-ish years ago, I would say. And I definitely got it on sale, like super reduced. So I just think this is a really special, lucky find. Sticking with Ashley Williams, this is another Ashley Williams piece that I own. This is like an airbrushed piece that says Happy Ashley on it, and then it's completely beaded at the bottom. I think, is that the Grateful Dead bear? I'm not too sure what's going on there, but yeah, this is such a fun piece. And actually, the only kind of photos I can find of this is when Selena Gomez wore it for a shoot, which I will maybe put here so you can see. But I think this is so special and so fun, and I'm thinking, now that I see it, I should bring this to Tenerife and get some like styled photos of this while I'm away in the sun. That could be so cool. I even think, as a designer, like the tactile element of, it's one thing seeing something in print or seeing something digitally, but to actually see it up close and feel it and touch it is just a totally different experience. And maybe that's just like going into a shop. A lot of the time for me, it is about just visiting somewhere like Selfridges or Dover Street Market to see the clothes up close. But this again was a secondhand find for me, and I love it so much. I love the sound it makes too. I actually forgot, these pieces are not new, these are archives. So this is a really fun galaxy dress with a kind of silk t-shirt like top and then ruffle bottom. And this is a Christopher Kane dress, which, if you're around my age and you're kind of into fashion, you'll remember this collection and how much it blew everyone's mind, of like digitally printing on fabric and how exciting it was. And yeah, to own one of these pieces is just so special. It just screams to my art college younger self. I can't believe I own one. I can't believe I found one. I had searches saved for this for like 5 or 6 years, just always refreshing and looking, and eventually I found one. I saved the best for last. When I say these are heavy, these are so heavy. I'd say that's 10 kilograms. You might be able to tell from the covers that these pieces are Paco Rabanne, and there is a story behind these. Myself and my friends went to TK Maxx, and in that TK Maxx, they don't have it anymore, but they had a gold label section, which is kind of where they have the designer pieces. It's like an outlet of like designer pieces. And we were walking around, looking around, and everything was like super on sale, because this would have been, I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I think this was January, so like all the kind of party stuff was like really, really on sale. And as we were walking around, I spotted all these Paco Rabanne dresses, and they were so heavily reduced. Like, if you look up Paco Rabanne, it is like thousands of euro for a dress. So just picture that it was like January, probably rainy, like literally no reason to be buying any sort of a sequin or like elaborate piece at all. And I rock up and I see these pieces and I'm like, you have no idea how much of a bargain this is, and that I have to get this. So my friends were kind of like, you're mad, but okay. So okay, here is the first piece that I got, which is a top. And this is like a see-through disc top, Paco Rabanne tag there with the extra kind of like pieces. The detail is incredible, like all of these little discs. The label is metal, which is so cool. There is a bit of aging in these sequins because they're like plastic and see-through, but I don't think that's an issue at all. So let me show you. So TK Maxx gold label. So it says recommended retail price of like 1,290, and then I got it like reduced to €131. So I was like, I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm like getting it. Like I got the proper hanger and the dust bag. I just think this is so timeless. Like even when you look at these pieces online, they still go for so much money. And so yeah, I got this one. But they're definitely not practical. 'Cause, like, look how much my hair is already stuck. But of course, I didn't just get one. I had to get the main one too. I think it's only right to show you this one last because she is beautiful. Let me just get her ready. Are we ready? What? Look at this piece. Look at the double disc on some of these sequins. Look. And the sleeve, it's like a cap sleeve. The weight of this is insane. And these ones have like the clip. So this is like how you get in and out of it. It's like a clip on the sequin. See? So you basically clip it closed like that. And those clips go all the way down. And that's how you get in and out of the dress. It has the logo here. Again, the label is metal. Unfortunately, I don't have the TK Maxx tag for this one, but I do remember that this one was €180, which obviously is expensive for a dress, but if you know the prices of like a full length piece like this, like I think the little tiny bags in this kind of fabric go for like €600 at least. So it just shows you how lucky I was. And to me, I was like, it's a no-brainer. I'm getting them both. So there they are. Just stunning works of art. I've been filming for so long, my voice is gone. But yeah, there are some of the designer pieces that are like archive and contemporary that I have in my wardrobe. I think I do have some other pieces which I can show you again at some other stage. What do you guys like the most? I think like my Luella collection is really, really important to me. The Christopher Kane dress. I think all those pieces that speak to like a younger version of myself and like looking at them in magazines, but now owning them, I think that's why they're so special. But yeah, but equally the Paco Rabanne dresses are just like insanely amazing, and the Ashley Williams pieces, I'm a big fan of all those designers. And now that I even think about it, I do actually have loads of other pieces that I can show you. So it'd be great if you could let me know, did you enjoy this video? Can I sometimes make this kind of content instead of like doing a studio vlog? Because there's kind of endless possibility when it comes to things like this. Like I could sit down and talk to you really about any kind of element of my wardrobe. And if you did enjoy today's video, it'd be great to have you here. If you'd like to subscribe or leave this video a like, leave me a comment. All of that stuff really helps. This channel is still really, really small, and there's so much work that goes into like editing and getting 2 videos up a week on top of running a small business, having a personal life, running Instagram, TikTok, all this kind of stuff. So something as simple as leaving a like or a comment or subscribing like can really help to kind of shift and move things forward. So I really appreciate like all of the support that I get. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which I will leave here, and it's the same tag for TikTok. I do kind of like stories throughout the week of like what's going on in my week on my Instagram, and then TikTok is like talk through my outfits and styling ideas and things like that. Yes, it'd be great to have you there as well. Right, so I'm gonna go and edit this video. Hope you've all had a lovely week, and I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'm sure I'll be chatting with some of you below. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.